Hey, NBA Trail Mix is back. NBA Trail Mix 4. First, you know what? First, let me get into something. First off, happy holidays. It is the holiday season, so I want to wish everybody and their family a happy holidays. Second, I want to just send my thank yous out to everybody who watch these videos and who gives me feedback, be it good or bad, and everybody who just just tell me about how I'm doing, and people who support me and tell me to keep going. I really appreciate that, because I do these for fun. Like, I just like talking hoops, and I just like to entertain, people. So I appreciate everybody's support and feedback. I'm trying to be better. You know what I'm saying? This is my 4th NBA Trail Mix. I think if you've watched them all, you can see the growth. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to take it all the way to the top. So hopefully y'all be there with me when I get to the top, because I'm gonna get there. And enjoy the ride. But yo, NBA Trail Mix 4. This is a different type of NBA Trail Mix. I'm gonna call this the Shade Edition, because I'm gonna be doing a whole lot of hating. On this one, man. You know what I mean? Let's get right to it. Y'all know how we start all these off. Braun talk alert. But this is a different type of Braun talk. First, I'm going to start with the good. They had a game against Miami a couple weeks ago. Now, Miami, anytime Braun goes against Miami, it's a big game. Not because he used to play for the Heat, but because my bro, Mel, a.k.a. Big Heat, is the number 1 Heat fan in the world, as far as I'm concerned. So when Braun meet up with the Heat, I need them to win, because I got to talk my shit. So, big W in South Beach. Braun, he played all right.
Real by Rondo and Bradley on that sequence to force the turnover by the Heat. James with a 3, and that's the way you want to start the 4th quarter if you're the Lakers. Butler on James. Off the Davis screen, downhill, and LeBron put him into weight room.
AD played well.
Other guys certainly would factor into that starting lineup. Up top and a punch. 11 games with an injury. Davis, option number 1. James with a great tap to AD. Out to AD from deep. Got it, butter!
You know what I mean? They got the big win, so I got to talk my shit for all of one day. You know what I mean? But let's get into Braun, man. Because ever since Lizzo came to Staples Center with her ass out, you know what I mean? Braun ain't been playing that good, man. Let's keep it a buck. Like, you know what I mean? They got that win on a Sunday, and then they hit the road. You know what I mean? They went to Orlando. They got the win. Braun got a triple-double, but he shot 11 for 24 with 6 turnovers. No good. From there, they went to South Beach. You know what I mean? They got the win. He had 28 and 12, 4 threes. But, yo, the first half, he looked like dog shit. He had 7 turnovers. He looked bad. Atlanta, we ain't even going to get into Atlanta. Throw that game away. Pacers, that's when it really started to get crazy. AD didn't play that game. They lost. But Braun had a nasty 29 and 9. He looked lethargic out there. He shot 8 for 20. He missed big free throws. He was -9 and a plus-minus. Come on, Braun. And then, of course, the big game. The Bucks. 24-4 against 24-4. 2 of the top records in the league. Facing off. I was looking forward to this game. Braun came out looking terrible, man. He started 0 for 5. He just looked like he was disinterested early. You know what I'm saying? He finished with another nasty triple-double, but ultimately he shot 42% from the floor. They lost. And he had a -14. So all in all, Braun talk, we got to do better, big homie. But moving on right along, we gonna talk Giannis. I hated on Giannis maybe a couple of episodes back. I hated on the Bucks. They boring, whatever the case may be. But Santa must have came through and gave him an early Christmas gift, because this dude was coming out hitting threes from it was crazy, man. He finished with, what he had? He finished with 34 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists. But more importantly, he hit 5 threes. I'm going to show y'all what he was looking like, and I'm going to just hate on him as we watch this clip.
Combined find field goals from both of these teams.
DiVincenzo launching from distance. Picked up by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
All right, nice little dunk. That was cute.
Antetokounmpo has started 3 of 6. Rondo's on him. Giannis. Timeout, LA.
That was a travel.
Scoring number 1 in assists. He has not missed a game this season. Giannis from 3.
What? Are you kidding me?
Come on now. He knocking threes down out of the screen. Once he hit that 3, I knew what time it was.
Giannis 5 of 9.
Too easy. And you can't flop against the reigning MVP.
Charge. That was a charge.
Pep now. And it's all has started defensively for Frank Vogel and the Lakers.
Antetokounmpo.
Shake his hand.
Rattles in a triple.
Really? That's what we doing?
Tavius Caldwell Pope shot clock at 3.
Great defense here by KCP.
He puts up the 3.
What?
Got it! Another one!
Oh my goodness. 4 of 6.
I don't even know what to say at this point. I don't even really.
A lot of vowels on the floor. Antetokounmpo. 3. Good!
Wow. I mean, you've got Giannis out here looking like he's Ray Allen.
You know what? He hitting walk-up threes in AD's grill. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. Salute to Giannis, man. Good game, man. We see y'all again in LA. We gonna keep it rolling though. They actually going to the Garden their next game, which is tonight. Well, tonight is Saturday night. You know, they probably done smoked the Knicks by the time this video came out. But anyway, they going to the Garden. We gonna talk Knicks. This is the Shade Edition, so you know I gotta talk my shit about the Knicks. The Knicks fired their coach, David Fizdale, after a 4-18 start. And I guess he was the problem. He was part of the problem. You know, they got management issues, front office issues. But you know, you start to see a little change after they fired Fizz. You know what I mean? They came out, they lost the first 2, but then they won the next 2 out of 3. They won the next 3 out of 4. Next 2 out of 3. They won 2 in a row, which was a fucking miracle. Then they lost 1. Then they won another one. The offense looked a little better, a little smoother. Elfrid Payton stepped up. He started to contribute to winning basketball. But ultimately, you know what I mean? They jumped out to a 3-3 start. Had the fans feeling okay. But y'all knew the other shoe was going to drop, didn't y'all? They went to South Beach. And you know what happened there. They got their doors blown off. I mean, what do we expect? You know, Miami is a top 3 team in the East. The Knicks are the worst team in basketball. But I thought they was going to compete a little better. You know what I mean? But they didn't. You know, R.J. Barrett, they've been having him on the ball, off the ball. He had a terrible game in Miami. He came out there, he went 1 for 10, 2 points, 2 rebounds. You can't have that out of your prize rookie. You know what I mean? So Knicks. Same old Knicks. New coach, same Knicks. You know. But as we continue right along, you know, we talk Knicks. There's a guy who used to play for the Knicks. He looked like he was going to be the savior for the Knicks. Kristaps Porzingis. He's been having like kind of a lackluster season so far. You know what I mean? Luka Doncic, I spoke about him a couple times. You know, he's out hurt. So, you know, Porzingis got a chance to be the man again. And you know what? He stepped up to the challenge and he's been playing well, man. You know, they've been 6-5 since Luka was hurt, which is a pretty good record considering, you know, they lost their best player who had the highest usage rate in the NBA, meaning he had the ball, you know, more than anybody. You know what I mean? 37%, I think it was. But, yo, they got a big win in Milwaukee. They stopped Milwaukee's 17-game winning streak, which was huge. And they just got a big win last night in Philly. But, yo, the Milwaukee performance, Porzingis.
Long 3. Porzingis with the first basket tonight for the Mavs.
Shot for Wesley. Good defensive possession.
A lot of good defensive possession in the opening 6 minutes of the game as Porzingis is there to flush home a miss by Powell.
Milwaukee's got a good bench, too. Both on the offensive side and the defensive side of the ball.
Porzingis, quick shot, nails a 3. Back cut, Sterling Brown, here he comes, and he has it swatted. Big stuff by Porzingis. Defensive tone and three-point shooting. Really good for the Mavericks in this quarter as Porzingis then takes off and soars and scores.
Continue to move that basketball and get those quality looks. Can't turn it over against this team. They'll make you pay.
30 now for Giannis, but Dallas seesaws back in front. Porzingis in the paint. Benny Smith stuck in the corner. Able to pry himself out of that problem. And Porzingis a long three. Bang!
Dallas has been so solid.
We go into the back half of the fourth quarter now.
Porzingis.
Again! Porzingis again! The unicorn!
Yeah. Yeah, man. Porzingis, he was hitting them 30-foot threes. He was looking good. I can't even hate on that. This is the shade edition, but I ain't gonna hate on that. Porzingis, I see you. You know what I mean? So yeah, you know, the NBA, man, we coming up on Christmas Day, which means after Christmas Day, that's when they really start to pick up. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to Christmas Day. And, you know, as we continue on, you know, a couple quick things I want to talk about, matter of fact. Couple quick things I want to talk about. There was a couple of moments I wanted to bring to the light. The first moment, Chris Paul against Minnesota. Come on, Chris Paul, man. I know they say if you see something, say something. But come on, bro.
The line in crunch time for the Timberwolves. Left that door open slightly.
And you want him to make this free throw. Well, Minnesota just got dinged for a delay of game.
Minnesota. It's the second. There's a technical foul.
And Ryan Saunders, you see, head coach there for the T-Wolves.
For those that don't know, Chris Paul told on Andrew Wiggins, who came into the game with his shirt untucked. And because he pointed that out to the refs, Minnesota got to delay a game, and, you know, they had a technical foul, which caused, you know, OKC to get another bucket. They end up tying the game and winning. So Chris Paul, they say stop snitching. Chris Paul snitched, and he got his team a win because of it. So, you know, whatever works. But also, y'all know, you know, James Harden be on his bullshit. Yo, the Rockets played the Spurs in Houston the other day. Spurs jumped out on them. You know what I mean? DeJounte Murray, the young bull, Clutch Sports, salute. You know what I mean? He turned James Harden over, took it down, got a little layup. James Harden ain't like that. He tried to come. Watch.
Well, good job of taking it away from Harden. He didn't look too interested.
Well, there's been a lot of contact on James. And the officials have not been blowing the whistle on the contact. They've been letting them play. And so when you let obvious fouls go, players get frustrated.
I thought they was going to shake. You know when niggas do that point, it's real. But yeah, that was just a couple little quick moments I thought was funny. But you know, last but not least, man, I want to give a shout out to my man Lonzo Ball. That's my guy, man. You ain't looking too good right now, but we rolling. Triple B, man. He gonna get it together, man. But all in all, like I said, Christmas Day games is around the corner. Big game, Lakers versus Clippers. I hope the Lakers could pull that one out. If they do, pause. If they do, I'm going to be right back in front of this camera talking my shit. So y'all can look forward to that. But yo, like, comment, share. You know, regular Mike is here. NBA Trail Mix 4, Shade Edition. Let's talk hoops, man. We here. Let's talk hoops. Happy holidays.